It takes purpose and discipline to build an empire. Practice restraint. You fight over petty things. Your partner liking a hot girl or guy's picture on social media. Really? Who even has time for this? If you're with the one you trust, then why would you concern yourself with this? And if you're not with the one you trust, then why are you with him or her? Find the one you trust and build an empire. Find the one you trust and build an empire. First 5 years of our relationship, I wasted so much time. I should have been building an empire. Instead, I fought over the most normal, everyday, mundane affairs. Look, I have never stopped Grant from working. I have always been very good about that. I have never asked him to come home early from work to be with me. I have never complained if he was late or had to travel, ever. But I fought him over his recreational time. I wanted it all. But the guy would work 14 hours, and then when he came home, all he would want to do is play video games. Ladies, do you know what I'm talking about? Xbox over me? Played so much Xbox, he gambled and lost our SUV playing with his brother. Thank God it wasn't the Rolls. But seriously, why did it bother me so much? I didn't have my own personal goals, massive goals at that time, nor did I have our purpose as a couple. When you don't have your personal goals or your purpose, you will get bored in life, in your career, and especially in your marriage. I was bored, and I looked to Grant to make me happy. I wanted his attention to entertain my boredom, to fill a void that I wasn't fulfilling myself. That is not fair to do to someone. They will never be able to fill that void. You will always find something else wrong. All right? It can't just be me. In the beginning of our marriage, I had all these preconceived ideas about the way things were supposed to be. And frankly, they were all very normal thoughts. But normal doesn't get you empires. I thought newlyweds, it's supposed to be this fairy fairy tale, romantic, crazy, wild, dying to be with each other at all times. 24/7, 365. Can anyone relate? I soon found out it's not like that in my relationship. I had to let go of these fairy tale concepts that kept me small and figure out how to work with my partner in a coordinated effort in order to create true greatness. I had to become an asset to myself and to us. I had to figure out how I could contribute more instead of wanting more. It wasn't until the economic collapse occurred and our everyday lives were about to be destroyed that I figured out we had to be on the same team in order to survive. It was that instance that I figured out how to focus on our goals and began to actually build an empire and left the normal world behind. I had to let go of this male-female role thing that I had been hanging on to, trying to be powerful, independent, and standing my ground, which was actually holding me back, and figure out our roles as a couple of partners in an empire. We had to become a true team. We had to look at each other's strengths and weaknesses in order to divide and conquer. Once we were honest and real about the cold, hard facts about who brought what to the table, we could get to work. I could do anything at this point. I became free. I could make him a meal. Sounds like a joke, but I'm serious. I know this may sound insignificant, but this is the pettiness that I was used to dealing with. If he expected me to make him a meal, we would have a fight, because certainly I wasn't the type of woman that he thought was going to serve him in the kitchen all day. I am not exaggerating. This was a real problem for me. But once we found our purpose and got on the same page, I no longer cared if I had to make the man I love a meal.